I didn't get to just feel my grief this week. I was it.
Hey friends, welcome to the Inner Spark podcast. I'm your host, Casey Tayton. If you're looking to hear stories of transformation and personal growth, this podcast is for you. My guest and I will be sharing those sparking moments that has changed them into living a more fulfilling, authentic life. I'm so excited for you to hear each unique story. So sit back, relax, and let's get started.
Hey friend, welcome back to the Inner Spark podcast. This is a shower sprinkle in the grief series. I was just talking to Dr. Craig Farney. That was the previous episode where we talked about the difference between I feel sad and I am sad. And I need to tell you something. This week, I didn't get to just feel it. I was it. It was a huge trigger on me. It's eclipse season, and if you've talked to anyone this week, anyone, you have probably heard some version of, I'm just so tired. Something shifting. I don't even know what I'm feeling. I just feel heavy. I've been on so many calls this week hearing the same thing. So I already knew something was in the air. And then it landed on me. I was sitting, editing an episode. This incredible woman. I can't wait for you to hear. I have her coming up next, who sat with me and talks about the loss of a child and just how she has taken that and turned it into helping other people survive that. And I was in the middle of that edit, and grief just swept over me out of nowhere. Sitting at my desk, editing someone else's story, and my own grief showed up. Uninvited. Imagine that. And I've also got fluid behind my ear again. And I went and saw the doctor earlier this week. So I'm doing the right things. I'm taking it slower. But I was at the gym this morning, and I went to grip the bar, and my hand just wouldn't close. And friend, it took me straight back to my frozen shoulder feeling and the ulnar neuropathy. That whole season of my life where my body wasn't mine. And I know this is temporary. I do. But my body didn't care what I knew in that moment. I just wanted to throw the barbell across the room. And then I wanted to sit down on the gym floor and cry. I didn't do those things. Of course, I put my equipment away and went and got on a treadmill. Here's the thing I get to keep learning over and over. Hosting a podcast about grief doesn't make me immune to it. Talking about it for a living doesn't mean it skips me. I can teach people the framework to feel it, locate it, ask why it's there, and still get ambushed by a memory my body decided to bring up on a random Friday at the gym. I think we do these things where we assume the people who talk about healing the most must have it figured out. And the truth is, I'm just as in it as you are. I just have a microphone. So here's what I did, and here's what I want to invite you to do. I let myself cry, and I journaled it out. I didn't push through it to get to the next task on my list. If grief catches you off guard this week, mid-meeting, mid-workout, whatever you're supposed to be doing, I want you to just let it have its 5 minutes. You don't have to solve it. You don't even have to explain it. Just let it move through you. And that episode I was editing, when all this hit me, that's coming to you next week. She sat down with me and talked about the loss of a child and how she's found a way to help other people through the exact thing that could have broke her. And she decided otherwise. And I've been sitting with her story for weeks now, and I can tell you it's going to wreck you in the best way possible. And this is a trigger warning, and I'm letting you know in advance. I just needed you to know before you hear her strength that I am not always strong either. I'm human too. And this week, that's exactly what I am. So thanks for tuning in to this shower sprinkle and the grief series. And I hope if you're feeling this eclipse season, whatever grief's coming at you, feeling like those waves, I hope you take the time to sit down and just journal on it.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode. I hope today's story inspired you to embrace your own journey of growth and change. Remember, transformation isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, and leave a review. If you found something that sparked you in this episode and may spark a friend, I encourage you to go share it with them. If you have your own story you would like to share, I would love to hear it, so please reach out to me. Until next time, friends, go have some fun and let those sparks fly.